Okay. All right. What's up, fellas? Hey, May. Hey, Nigel. Hey, everyone else who watches this. It's Dumb as Fuck. Welcome to episode 4? Episode 4 of
Don't insult Jim like that.
and my dear friend Jim. As you guys know, we didn't have an episode last week, and that's because we all had the flu, and it wasn't because the hit video game World of Warcraft released a new expansion to Wrath of the Lich King, and then I proceeded to play it for like 72 hours straight and did not consume any food and just died. But
yeah, that's impossible. There's no way that could happen.
Yeah,
also, hi Haley.
Yeah, you're alive right now, so
yeah, exactly. So we took a nice week off, and I want to hear what you two did with your week off. Let's start with you, Jet. How was your anything fun happen?
So I didn't take a week off, you could say. What I did was I crunched the numbers on the stats from this podcast.
Okay.
I did some research.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the trenches, you could say, with the analytics.
Yeah. Okay.
Now our analysts are top tier.
Yeah.
I don't know where we got the funding to afford all of them, but my God, are they worth it?
Fantastic analysts.
They came back and they said that our content's great and that we should really bring Creamery back every week.
So obviously this is definitely not a bit that you're doing. However, my analysts were much different. My quantitative analyst, okay? Her name's Haley. Yeah. Okay, we call her Haley. You might know her, but if you were the pod, she messaged me letting me know. She said, "Hey, I think having Creamery on was a very good decision." And I'm gonna be honest, as one of the larger shareholders of the Piggybank podcast, someone that I have to, abide to. I take her criticisms and her suggestions very seriously. So we brought Creamery back again for this week. Creamery, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. It is a pleasure to see you guys in the studio again.
As always, great time to be in the studio. For those of you not watching the video section of this podcast, which I swear on my life I will absolutely upload, there's no way that the audio for this podcast comes out before the video. 0% chance that happens. I'm gonna be honest. I think the overlay Austin gave me has the number 3 written on it, so I'm just gonna in MS Paint cross out the 3 and write a 4. But yeah, it's just the studio is massive. We have a giant cotton candy machine. There was an incident, as you can tell, over my it's my left shoulder, so I hope it's the left shoulder on the camera as well. But there's just a horrible cotton candy incident. We've gotten way too much cotton candy. If this podcast gets 10 likes, I'll go ahead and take a nice spoonful of that cotton candy and eat it.
100 likes and he'll sleep in it while he eats it.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, Jet. I touched that for 5 minutes, and I'm like horribly allergic to fiberglass, and my fucking arm just like lit up like a Christmas tree. It was fucking horrible. I really hated it.
Do you understand now? When I was working my last job, and I said, "Oh, I cut fiberglass all day with a machine without any protection." Mm-hmm. That was miserable. I was sad. Every day I came home and I died.
Were you surprised to find out you were allergic to fiberglass, knowing you're allergic to like almost every substance on Earth?
So, yes. Well, no, I was not surprised. When I was a young lad, the first time I ever dealt with fiberglass, I was like, "Dad, why am I like a strawberry now? What's happening to me?" And he's like, "Ooh, we're gonna have you stop laying down fiberglass in the attic." And it's like, why is an 8-year-old doing this and not a trained professional? And
well, an 8-year-old can get in all the nooks and crannies. Much easier to train than a raccoon too.
Yeah, unjokingly, like I remember that. Like as a kid, like there's so many like I have like distinct memories. Like the smell of there's this product that removes grease from your hands that like when I smell it, I have like a traumatic response. Because I remember just being a child stuffed into like the engine of like a fucking motorhome to like, yeah, you crawl in there, boy, and you go get that, and just coming out like covered in like a coal miner child. And then just being rubbed down with this product that like removed grease because I was like in fucking blackface, but with grease.
Now, was it a soap? And did it smell like oranges?
Yeah. Yes. Well, yes. Oh, okay.
Nope,
so
I know.
Orange soap. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's that gojo.
Yeah. I think we've all got a little bit of that in our blood by this point.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know the name of it.
Yeah, it's gritty.
Yeah. Oh. Very gritty.
That's what I used to use when I was drinking out of lead pipes of the government.
Excuse me?
So, quick little detour on there. I worked at the government facility for Natural Resources Canada for a while. And I used to fill my water bottle next to, like, little room next to my desk.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, it took me solid 3 months before I realized that there was a big sign that wasn't behind the tap anymore because it fell down. But when you pick it up, it just says, "Do not consume, potential lead poisoning."
Okay, so
that was tasty.
So much makes sense to me right now. Now knowing that you literally have like lead poisoning that's been rotting your fucking brain for the previous like 10 years.
It's been great.
So much makes sense. As far as I know, I've never consumed lead, other than the first time I drank out of my faucet, and I was like, "Why is this like chocolate milk faucet, dude? This place is awesome!" Like
your brown water. Oh
yummy.
God.
Now,
yeah.
Would you consider it poisoning or enrichment?
Definitely enriching. It was an enriching experience.
I genuinely believe that's where I got my kidney stone from, was all the minerals in that fucking water. Because like I don't drink soda or anything, so
the heaviest water known to man.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense like for me to have gotten kidney stones from anything else. It's like what's up, Kramer?
It's crazy how fast that you got a stone from it then.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think I shower with it every day, right? So it's actually like almost a full year, right?
Yeah, are you drinking the water in the shower?
Okay, I'm a thirsty boy. What do you mean?
Oh wait, what do you mean, Creamer? Do you not consume the water while you shower?
Yeah, wait, you know, do you not brush your teeth while you shower? Do you wasting
mouth
time?
wide open?
Yeah.
I only drink bath water like a normal person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Get premium.
A nice stew that you've made earlier in the week that you can ladle out whenever you're thirsty. That's so fucking. Ugh. Also, I've got good news for both the listeners and the two of you who don't know this. Okay.
I'm excited.
I've been talking to Ost a lot recently. Okay. Been having long conversations where we reminisce about the glory days of 7, cake, and just the whole falling out and all that. And I think might not be next week, but it will be in the coming weeks. We're gonna have Ost on this panel, this podcast panel. What the fuck am I on about? And I think that May would greatly enjoy. May give feedback on this. Nyjil give feedback on this. Jim give feedback on this. Bungie give feedback on this. I can't name anyone else. Tay give feedback on this.
Val listens to this still or no?
There's no universe where Val actively still listens to this.
Yeah, why? What's
Val, if you do, you know what? Here's the test. Val, if you still listen, shoot me a picture of your feet. If I don't have one of my DMs, you don't listen. That's Kramer's DMs work too, I guess.
They definitely do.
It's the only way to know.
Whoa, what were you saying, Creamery?
Yeah, sorry, buddy. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was just naming other potential listeners.
Okay, I thought there was gonna be. Okay, yeah. Val might listen to it. I'm not certain. But yeah, like have Ost on and really just like. Just sort of give May a nice little rehashing of all the fun that we had in Classic together and the drama that was that original just 40-man, almost 80-man if you count Singularity, clique of insanity that we participated in. It was very fun. Razek is the greatest man who ever lived.
Yeah. I love the man.
Yeah,
sorry, like, Razek, for whatever I did to you.
Listen, this probably rehash whenever Ost comes back on, but I genuinely like respected the shit out of Razek as like a leader, as a man, as a person. Oh my god, the most cringe fucking. What the fuck is wrong with you? But like his like leadership decisions a lot of times, like how hard, dude. He was so ride or die for people. Like he had his people in the guild, and that dude was so fucking ride or die for them. Like even when they were dropping like hard RN bombs in the fucking guild. It's like, you know, I probably cut him loose because that's not me, dog. Okay, if you fucking do a little fucky wucky and listen, I'll be your friend like outside of the guild, but you're out of the fucking guild. All right, Razek, however, stood by his fucking people. Okay, he's like, listen, the N-word is bad. However, this guy is always nice to me. Okay, and I have a lot of friends, so we're gonna keep him around. It's like, well, Razek, that's a. I guess that's a thing that we can do.
I'll never forget the first present I got from Razek. The first and only present I got from Razek.
What was that again?
He gave me a wand. He sent me a little letter in the mail with a wand because mine was shit. And he said, don't ever tell anyone I did this.
And
I said, okay.
I know you're betraying his trust by actively leaking it on a podcast with a active viewer base of 35.
He betrayed my trust, as we found out last week.
That's true.
I was gonna say we did find out he hated Jit, so
that is true. Yeah, okay, we'll probably rehash this next week. I don't fucking know why he disliked you. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you were part of the Rozek militia. You like.
I was spearheading the effort with Fieldings.
Yeah. Like, his two like actual lieutenants, all right, like that respected him regardless of the positions given to them in the guild, right? Like, he had a lot of people on the officer corps that like liked him, and it was like, yeah, because you promoted him to fucking officer, and they got like little treats, like of course,
little trinkets and treats.
But then you got these two guys that you haven't given any power to. Like Fieldings was ready to lay down his life for Rozek, dude. That's his guy.
Fieldings would do anything for the man. Listen, I won't even fault him for the celebrations we had at KT's victory.
Celebrate, dude. That was one of the most unfucking hinged things that, like, I don't know. So listen, maybe our viewer base, we might have a couple of unhinged listeners who don't think this is weird, but just in case one of our unhinged listeners is listening that's on the officer corps of my guild, when we kill KT and Nax again, you aren't allowed to stream hentai in the fucking Discord, Nyjil. That's not allowed. So just for the record, that's just expressly forbidden.
Nyjil, if you give me my channel back, you can stream in there all you want.
It's all right, guys, because we have Val's Discord that we all go to anyways to watch the anime.
That's true. I have a genuine fear that one day I'll click over on that Discord and see like 8 of you in there streaming something, and I just go like,
oh, fucking right, you will.
God damn it, dude! Like,
I remember the one morning she was like, "Yeah, we're gonna watch some hentai tomorrow at like Sunday at 7 a.m." and I was like, "I'm setting my alarm. I'll be awake."
I forgot that happened. Yeah, that's like I don't know. I guess I'm like too normal for that. It's like that shit is insane to me. Like,
yeah. Oh no, it is insane. Yeah. But you can't miss the bit.
That's fair.
Wait, what's insane?
Listen, I'm gonna step on some toes here of my friends, and hopefully they understand that I still love them for these despite this weird shit that they do. But I stand by that if you watch pornography with your friends just casually, there's something fucking wrong with you. And I'm deeply concerned about that behavior, okay? Like,
got a hot take alert right here.
This is my hot fucking take, okay?
I want a soundboard with a button.
Yeah.
That's a little siren every time you got
hot take alert. Yeah, that's I'm listening, Creamery.
Just don't like stories.
Now, when you say I don't like stories, do you mean like I don't like the story of the hentai, or I don't like participating in something that would later create a good story?
Both.
Yeah, a little bit of column A, a little bit of
column B. The second one, I just have to I will absolutely go do ridiculously weird shit and interact with very strange people I don't like for the sake of, like, in 5 to 10 months, I'll be able to retell this event in a very funny way. People might enjoy it. But yeah, no, I don't watch hentai for the plot. I generally just try not to watch hentai in general. But you know, we can't all be true to our values. Sometimes the devil just he smites you, and and then there you are, 7 a.m. watching some sort of weird cartoon monster girl step on another cartoon monster girl, and you're fascinated.
Sorry, you're cringe.
True.
Yeah, no, listen. If not watching giant monster girls fist fuck each other makes me cringe, I will fucking gladly just die on cringe. I'll be the fucking mayor of Cringe Town, all right? Population, me and May, okay?
Oh, there's no way May would be in the camp with you there.
No, I'm saying I don't watch it. Like, that's the hill I'm gonna die on of, like, that's cringe. I think that May would agree with me.
I don't think so.
Well, May's not cringe.
So, to clarify, the position you guys are taking is that May would be pro hentai.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
I never said that. I just said she's not cringe.
Haley, let us know after the episode releases which way you swing.
Yeah. May, this is more of a question to our audience. You guys have my email, AnySPIDERPIG@gmail.com. Oh, we have a fan letter. Not a fan letter, but a fan question we can answer.
Ooh.
Always anonymous. Yeah, May, is hentai cringe or based? go and have your take. I feel like I know everyone else's opinion, the listeners, but yours may. So
we should really set up a Google Forms after every podcast with all of our questions, so our analysts can go over it afterwards.
Nyjil, we'll get to talking after this. Once you get to this point in the podcast, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and touch base on this one, and we'll see what we can get pulled up in the analytics desk here. Anyways, Chit and Creamery.
What's up, buddy?
Let me give you a little transition here, because this is a question I got asked like 3 weeks ago, and I just forgot about it, because I'm just generally a bad podcast host.
You just don't check the email?
He just doesn't check.
No, I check them. I just forget that when you check them, they go away. Like they're not in your new mail anymore. I'm like, fuck.
You can fix that, There's two buttons.
Yeah, I know. Now I cycled them, all 2 of them, because one of them just told me to kill myself. That was one of the emails.
Oh. All right.
I'm glad the email works.
Yeah. That was you, Creamery?
Oh.
Because listen.
Yeah, we're gonna try and remain anonymous here, as you said.
I was of the opinion that it was Tay who sent me the email to tell me to kill myself, because I was sent 5 seconds after his other email that he sent me, and the coincidence just didn't line up. Like, pretty obviously it was Tay,
Oh, so you're snitching.
Yeah.
It would
so much for an anonymous fucking email service.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just scrub that one out, producer.
Yeah, go Austin, go ahead and just scrub that one out. I don't know why I did this as my scrubbing out motion. That's not correct.
For those of you listening in the car, he's scrubbing one out on the camera.
Yeah.
Scrubbing the
I wish you would stop.
Okay. For those of you watching the video part, just ignore the fact that World of Warcraft just opened and I'm hitting the button to make it go to my other screen so I don't log out and get put into a 19-hour queue. Anyways, the question that was asked by an anonymous person who you will never know because it's anonymous. Yeah. Jit, what's your favorite video game of all time?
Ooh, that's a really big one. That's a tall order.
That's an easy one. I can answer that every single time without fail in 1 second. But Creamery, to give you a chance while Jit thinks about his answer.
Favorite video game of all time?
Of all time. The GOAT, if you will.
Oh, it's easily Dota.
Now, to clarify,
that one took me by surprise.
That's Dota 2 or Dota 1? I don't know the difference.
It's same thing.
Okay. Now, what about Dota / Dota 2? It just makes, when you think of your fucking favorite video game of all time, you're like, it's Dota. No contest.
Oh, there's just so much you could do in the game.
What?
Like tell people to kill themselves.
Oh, okay. I don't know how you didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, okay, well, I feel like you can tell people to kill themselves in a lot of games, but I guess Dota was your first, so.
Well, that, and then you can make someone go like 0-15 and lose all their gold and just be complete shit.
All right, interesting reasons for your favorite games. Favorite game.
It's also fun to play. I mean.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
tack that one on there as an afterthought.
Yeah, I'm glad your favorite game is also fun to play after you listed the 2 reasons that you want to, like, oh, fuck, dude. The fiberglass just fell over, and my like, the predator sense in my brain, like, or not the predator, the prey sense in my brain was like, that is a hand coming to swing at you, and I like, oh, fuck, like, I'm being attacked. But no, it's just fibers that I'm probably breathing and dying.
Just keep huffing them.
Yeah.
So just to clarify, Creamery, just to make that a little more succinct, you like telling people to kill themselves, ruining their day, and then it's like kind of a fun game. In that order.
It's not mutually exclusive, but.
Oh. All right.
So like.
Sometimes the fun comes first.
Sometimes you're having a good time, so that makes you tell people to kill themselves in Minecraft.
No, Dota.
No.
So I want to clarify. If you couldn't tell people to kill themselves, would that make Dota rank lower on your favorite games when a new game arises? No. Okay. Okay, that's good at least.
Thought we ironed that one out.
Yeah, I was worried that perhaps your favorite part of the game was just the bullying you could do to strangers. But
well, I mean, you do the bullying in game.
Yeah.
And then the text bullying is just extra flavor.
I see. And when you say you do the bullying in game, you're just referring to like dominating them and like scoreboard wise, right?
Yeah, because what's actually I have a lot of fun in like the laning phase because that's where you could do like a majority of your bullying. Because Dota actually has denying.
It all just comes down to bullying at the end of the day. And what phases allow for the most of that?
Yeah, the most optimal strategy for bullying.
Bully per second?
Yeah, I apologize if you can hear my dog barking on the podcast. There's probably Posey's ruining the podcast right now. I should really go have her put down.
Well, that's what Austin's for. As our producer, he's gonna scrub the audio tracks.
Yeah. You know what? I want you go deal with this. I'm gonna go put my dog down. So you guys, you guys have a little talk. Jay, you can tell him your favorite game. And I'll come back.
I can't wait. Creamery. My
Yeah,
favorite
buddy?
game. Not a multiplayer game. Can't tell anyone to kill themselves. Well, actually, that's a lie. It isn't. We're talking about Dark Souls 3. One of the greatest games ever published on Earth.
Oh, you could definitely bully people in that game.
Oh, you definitely can. It's just not what I do when I play, so I forgot about it. Have you been playing a lot of it?
No, I hate the Soul series.
Oh my god. How do you hate the Soul series? What about it don't you like?
Oh, very frustrating to play.
Well, yeah, if you're bad, it's really frustrating to play, but I mean, if you're good, it's not.
Oh my god, my dog's barking again. I
Creamery's coping.
Put her down harder.
Well, Creamery doesn't like the Souls games, and my favorite would be Dark Souls 3. Just to get you up to speed. And judge from the absence of communication that you also don't like the Souls games. I'm gonna say by him shaking his head.
Listen, my house is very loud right now. Souls games are mid. To be honest, they don't interest me.
You're mid. It's okay. You don't like a good story.
That's fair. I'm like 4 seconds away from like turning Posey into some sort of delicious little fucking meal tomorrow when I.
No, I want you to know I can't hear Posey at all.
Yeah, you're the only one hearing this.
But you guys are on Discord, right? OBS does not have the Discord filters, right?
You don't have your own filter set up?
No.
That's kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Why don't you just have one of us send you the audio file?
That's not gonna happen. Oh, I cannot wait to
Wait, am I supposed to be recording this?
No.
We're all recording. That's the whole point of the studio.
How is that the My point being that I'm about to scrub through this and like try and remove as much of the background noise as I can. Cause like I can like cut out audio on my mic.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be really fucking annoying.
I think you can also run it through if you've got Audacity. You can like match the frequency and it'll just scrub it.
Well, also since you like didn't put up the audio from last week, we still haven't figured out if it's going to be up backwards or not.
He meant video.
Well, he also meant 2 weeks ago.
But let's not.
Whatever.
He's a confused man.
Anyways, shit. What'd you decide on as your favorite game of all time?
Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
He said he likes to bully people and tell them to kill themselves.
No, that Creamery brought up the fact that you can do it, and I said, "Oh, I forgot because I don't do those things."
How would you forget about that in Dark Souls?
Because it's not
Creamery's worldview.
Main point.
I love it so much. I love that Creamery cannot comprehend there's a world that exists out there that like, oh, you're like playing the game and there was like an option to be a piece of shit to someone and you like chose to navigate away from that. Like, well, why are you even playing the game then?
It's an interesting take. I just love to see his day to day. How is Creamery at the grocery store?
I can't imagine a world where Creamery is not like making faces at babies in strollers to make them cry.
I can see him walking by someone's grocery cart and just like taking out an item.
That's so funny.
When they're looking away.
That's such a fucking
no. Why would you take out an item? You throw something in.
No.
Okay.
Oh no, I hard disagree. I actually think that the best grief you can do, because like if you throw something in, right, they get to the checkout, like, oh, I don't need 11 bananas, I only need 10. But if you fucking take out a can of beans, they're gonna get home to make their fucking chili and have no beans. And they're gonna be like, oh, the dumb cashier forgot. It's like, no, Creamery came in at the last minute.
Anyways, yeah, no, that'd be mine. What's your favorite game though, buddy? Let's hear it. It's gonna be something cringe like COD.
It's gonna be a first-person shooter.
Anyways,
what's gonna be?
Modern Warfare 2 is my second favorite for sure, but my number one all-time favorite game, no contest, it's Fallout New Vegas. Like,
really,
dude, the fact that there are like, some infinite thousand number of fucking infinite followed by the word thousand. I'm very good at math. There's a very large number of endings that game can have, and like how you can tailor how that game ends to like exactly how you want it. It all just struck a chord with me as a young lad. It was like,
now, do you grief the NPCs in the game?
no, because I'm a normal person, Greenery.
Wait, you're not a dick to the NPCs?
Yeah, so believe it or
You
not,
don't hail Kaiser?
I've done playthroughs where I was a bad guy, but I did those with the understanding that I like that's a one-time thing where I'm a little naughty boy, right? God, Creamer, it's just the things that you choose to be fascinate me.
Well, in New Vegas, I was completely solo, and I took over the city, and I had what was the robot?
Yes, man.
Like, take over all. Yeah, yes, man. Took over all the bots, and then I ruled New Vegas. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, I just meant more of like you fascinate me, Creamer. That's all I'm gonna say. You fascinate me. The choices that you make. And
I don't think it's the choices so much as how fast the choices are made, and how the choices all seem to be the same thing, even without preparation. Given the opportunity, his first choice is always that.
yes, yes.
We all are on the dark side a little bit now and then when we play a game.
No.
Creamery says that's the comfortable side. That's save the baby, kill the baby, kill the baby. Why would I need to know what saving the baby looks like?
Yeah, it's cringe. Yeah, I'm here to kill a baby. I don't know. Do you remember I play games? Like, I'm always like, I don't know. I like default to Paragon. I never do like anything bad. And it's like once I've like fully completed a game, I might like look up on YouTube like what happens if you're like not a good guy. But
be a bad boy.
I'm gonna fucking kill my dog. Rosie, look at me, my child, my sweet child.
Not in
one more time. We're turning you into stew. Okay.
In like most RPGs and stuff, I default to like good because I do like charisma builds a lot, and I just talk my way through like everything, and that's generally how you get the best rewards.
Wonder. Oh.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the mid here, where it's like it's usually a nicer build, but I'll explore the other side for myself.
No, I always try and I always do whatever that like the what I view to be the goodest option, the correct option. I'm boring when it comes to our RPGs. Just play me. Yes, Posey, you're not gonna get let down because then you're gonna start barking. So you have to sit on my lap for the entire podcast.
That's not how you put the dog down.
How does that sound?
You're doing the opposite. You're picking the dog.
What the dog doing? I'm gonna have dog hair all over me.
Hell yeah. Now we did just get an email.
No, we didn't.
From a viewer. No, it's right here on my screen. So here, I'll turn the screen so you can see it across the table.
Yep. Okay. Thanks, buddy. That's not an email from anyone that.
All right. Well, Creamery sees it. Okay. From a viewer named Hades.
What? What the fuck? Okay.
Wait. Let me fix this.
You said Hades?
Yeah. That's Nyjil's name on Discord.
Well, we weren't gonna dox her like that using her real name, but okay.
Her real name, Nyjil. Okay.
So I guess we're just going with Nyjil. Nyjil says pet the dog and not strangle it.
Yeah. Oh, my dog just jumped out of my lap.
Suplex the dog.
Yeah, I just suplexed my dog. That was a good bit. Now I'm covered in dog hair. You can't see it, but I feel like I'm covered in like thin strands of hair, which is probably just accurate and the truth.
All right, I'm gonna reply that we're petting the dog in studio.
Okay,
perfect.
And now, if that wasn't a real question, I'm gonna look real crazy.
Now I just like the universe where Posey like played in all the pink shit, the cotton candy behind you, and just then rubbed all over you, and you're gonna turn into a strawberry for the next 5 minutes.
What if I told you that's probably accurate? Because I already feel my fucking finger itching.
I just saw you start scratching. I'm like, yeah. How's it going, buddy?
My dog is a little criminal.
So let's pull up the. Oh, go ahead. No.
Well, okay, you go first, and I'll do mine.
Oh, I was just gonna pull up the Google Doc you sent everyone with the topics that we were gonna try next. Kramer, you got that right? You were CC'd on that?
Listen.
No, he did not send me one, and if he did, I was sure it would have been locked.
To clarify,
interesting.
There was one time I sent Jit a fucking locked Google Doc. Okay, that was my bad. I fucking resolved it within like 5 minutes, and this dumb fuck never went to check
5 days.
the fucking Google Doc again until 5 days later. And then he's like, "You didn't fix it until like days later," and I went into my fucking emails. And I double checked that I fucking gave him access like 5 minutes because he messaged me immediately. This was locked, you monkey. So I went and fucking fixed it, and he just never opened it. So now every fucking time I talk to these monkeys, they yell at me about Google Docs that don't exist that I'm supposed to invite them to, and it triggers the fuck out of me.
Well, you know, sometimes we don't like to be on the plan.
Like 2 weeks ago, you did specifically say like you were going to be putting this information in a Google Doc.
No.
And then he didn't share it with us.
That is true. But I didn't say I was ever going to share with you. I said I was just mapping everything out in a Google Doc for myself. And then you guys were trying to steal my hard work.
Not really a team player. Kramer, are you getting team player vibes from this?
I am not.
You know what? I think I know why. Dylan's probably never done team sports. He doesn't understand the value of teamwork.
Jit. I fucking hate you.
I don't think he has played team sports before.
Yeah. Have you been, like, even two people, like you and another person, like team badminton? Have you done team badminton? There's a little bit of coordination and communication.
Is that how it's pronounced?
I'm not familiar. I was only playing really big sports, not small sports like that.
What sports were you playing?
The big ones with a lot of players.
Can you
Kramer, what about you?
One? Jit?
I did football.
Football? Now, is this football Americano or football?
Well, the football.
Okay.
I would have said Americano.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. I had to clarify that for the viewers at home, okay? Because the viewers can't see that you're clearly Hispanic, so they thought perhaps you just had like some sort of brain deficiency and we're saying football in a weird way.
Well, you played track, right? The one where you just run by yourself.
I played
team sport.
I did play. I didn't play track. I was on cross country for one.
The other one where you just run by yourself.
Yeah, and then I played volleyball for the other sport.
You actually like run as far away from other people as possible in that one. That's crazy. That's the least team sport I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I'm never one to say that cross country is a team sport.
Heard here first, folks. He's not a team player.
Yeah, volleyball was the team sport that I played. Anyways,
is that really a team sport though?
How the fuck is it not a team? What the fuck are you talking? It's literally.
Kermie's got a good point. Can you try and defend your position of volleyball being a team sport?
Yeah,
I'll look it up on Google.
Fucking work as a team. The fuck do you mean?
Yeah, track's also a team sport when you work with your coach.
Because there's no coordination.
Yeah, you don't coordinate with
like
coach.
Maybe the fucking one where you pass the batons, but like in volleyball, you got like your libero fucking tries to get the ball up so your setter can set it, and then your fucking hitters hit it. Easy. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but were you any of those three?
I was the water boy.
You have to be. Yeah, I was a water boy.
He was the like person out on the left, like not doing anything.
Yeah. I was just watching. I was just a fan of the bleachers. Like, yeah, guys.
I play volleyball.
Just take
for
it in the
team.
chest so it doesn't hit the floor. Just.
Anyways, the thing I was going to say before we got here was I want to know from May and Nyjil like what they feel like is a good length of a podcast. Because Shans is adamant that anything over 30 minutes is too long. And my take on that is that he's a fucking moron. I'm a big fan of like, I think an hour is a good number to be at. I'm a big fan of hour. However, I think May has complained that it's only an hour. So I want to get feedback from our listeners here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't Haley say she wanted a 3-hour pod?
I don't know if that's what she said, but we'll see what we can do. Also, what are the odds that if we move this to the weekend, you can be up at like a later time to do podcast things?
Probably like 100%.
Okay, because
I don't know why we picked Tuesday raid night.
Yeah, Austin picked Tuesday, and I wanted to go on record as just saying that just doesn't work now. It like rats out. It's like that can't be a thing anymore.
Well, like Initially, when he was quizzing me on what days would work, I specifically said Tuesday, Wednesday we raid, and he said, "Oh, so we'll just do it Tuesday."
Yes, I had the same conversation where I asked him about that, and he's like, "Oh, we'll just do it before the raid," and I was like, "I don't think you understand."
Well, he doesn't play WoW, so he doesn't understand.
I mean, even just doing it before raid, there's like shit to do before raid.
Exactly, that's my point. Like I was like, what before raid is sort of suboptimal as shit. If my dog starts barking, I'm gonna fucking suplex her through a fucking window. Posey, you're being a very naughty little puppy. She's not
Also, we got a reply from our viewer that said doggo.
What the
The
fuck?
reviewers are popping up.
Yeah, I don't. Are these just PMs you're sending people in the Discord?
What? They're right in the email. Are you not opening the email?
I will check my email right now. The last thing that I have on my email is a confirmation of a refund on the wrong size of shoes that I bought. And that's the last email that I got. So perhaps I'm not on the chain that you guys are linking.
Anyways, you're getting a little distracted. Let's get it back on base here.
Okay.
I think the best of both worlds to appease Shans and May and Haley is just do a podcast every single day. That's a half hour in length. And so Haley gets 3.5 hours a week of podcasts. Shans gets a half hour.
No, that's fucking terrible because I don't want to have to it's like having to do a task, right? I would rather do one 3-hour task than 6 30-minute tasks, right? Does no one else have that mindset?
Yeah, no, you're alone there.
Really?
I'd so much rather do more. Well, you know what? It might be this. It might be at the end of the day, I just enjoy doing this more than you. And so the idea of doing it on a daily basis just brings me great joy. But I can see how for you, this is just a task. Yeah. One of many.
Yeah.
You have to grind your heroics today, you know?
Yeah.
That's same as podcasting with boys.
Unjokingly, that's like how I do view it as like, because for me, it's like, I don't want to be doing other shit, right? It's like when I'm on like doing the show or whatever, I'm doing the show. Like I don't have like my phone like to play fucking Fortnite on or some shit. You know, so the idea of several days where I have to take 30-minute breaks is like very inconvenient for everyone else. I got a fucking PM from someone. That was weird.
Oh, sorry. Was it another email?
Yeah.
Can we check the email?
Yeah,
I got an email.
What's the email say?
It says our producer needs to add an intro at the start.
Ooh.
I think intros are so cringe. My friend does a podcast. He's got like an intro. It's like a sound thing. It's a pretty base song, but I don't like intros. I like just opening with a show. Let me just go. All right. Now, if Nyjil wants to come on the show, you know, they can do their own intro of complete silence.
That'd be kind of sick. Just have a minute of silence with Nyjil. Well, it's just a video graphic intro.
Yeah. No, it's just Nyjil's character, and they're like waving, and it's like one of those old like tutorials back in the day where they type everything up on the notepad with that shitty fucking song playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's Nyjil's character waving. It's like yeah, where the fuck the song was like.
Now I don't know why you think it's back in the day. That's how I see all of my help for my classes.
Yeah, but that's still back in the day. What the fuck do you know how long ago that was?
Yeah, it's current.
No, it's not current. Wait. Oh, I see. You're saying you're watching the videos from 12 years ago today.
Yeah, that's how I get through my lessons.
Also, I don't know if you guys can see this. Do you see that gap in that ring?
Yeah. What would that be from?
So this ring used to fit snugly like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Whenever my birthday was. 5 weeks ago. And then Wrath came out, and I've just been not eating for like 2 to 3 day periods. And yeah, it's crazy. It's just been losing weight like a motherfucker. I don't know why. It's really strange. But now the ring doesn't fit, so I have to to wear it on a different finger. It's like it fits in the ring finger or the middle finger now, as opposed to the ring finger. But it turns out I'll go for it.
I was just gonna say, yeah, no, that's a side effect of starving yourself for multiple days.
Yeah,
turns out.
It's so weird, like how much my drive for running heroics outweighs my natural human drive to consume food. Like, I don't know. I used to always be like,
problem.
Like, how the fuck do people just not? Because I used to love eating. And now it's like I love World of Warcraft more than I love eating. You know, it's
Yeah.
pretty
Well,
based.
that's something that I was always like confused about growing up. Whenever someone was like, "Yeah, those WoW nerds, the 500-pound guys," and anyone I knew who played WoW was like 110 soaking wet.
Yeah.
Because that's just all they did.
Yeah.
There's always something to do in the World of Warcraft.
Always something to do.
There really is. It's like shocking. Well, I say that, but I feel like I've hit that plateau where like now these next few months are going to be like I'll get on when I want to, as opposed to like, man, I want to get ready for the raid, dude. I got to hit all these heroics, and now it's like, assuming we don't get like bodied by this first raid like we did in TBC, which I really hope we don't.
If we get bodied by Nax, I'm quitting. That's just letting you know.
You say that, but like half of our raid hasn't read a single guide. Like they're just
on
trying.
Nax.
Bro, it's Nax.
Yeah, what are you talking? Oh my god.
Okay, so for example, right? It's Nax, says the two morons. So like, say that we're on Globulus, right?
Right. DPS.
Yeah, and then they just start like dispelling the debuff.
Right? What debuff?
Not my issue. I can't dispel.
Yeah. Literally my point. All right, and we just start wiping, and it's like, okay, now we've wiped on Globulus. Now we gotta fucking reset. It's like I explain the mechanic again. It's very fucking annoying.
Wait, what's this debuff?
Well, no, you just say like right before the fight, dispel. Like if you can dispel, don't dispel until we tell you to.
Yes, I agree. However, what happens is there are a lot of creameries in the raid, and their music was on too loud. They couldn't hear me when I said that. So
I don't believe that that's a thing.
We're just gonna be rolling.
What, that people are listening to music, or that I'm listening to music?
That anyone else would be listening to music to the level that you do. Because, but yeah, Nax, easy. We'll do it. How many world tours are you at right now?
I've done one every single day since I hit 80, so I think 4 or 5.
That's an excessive amount. I haven't even been in a heroic dungeon yet.
Yeah, we'll probably run some after this, you know?
You think I'm gonna be awake after this? You're like insane.
What are you doing after this?
Sleeping.
Why?
The opposite of being awake.
Yeah, it's work in the morning.
Oh my god.
I have to work in the morning.
Also,
Work's just been cucking me.
Completely off topic, and this is gonna cuck anyone who's listening to the audio. I wonder if I could put all my hair through like a ring, and I wonder what that would do to the.
Oh.
Would it look
I've
cool?
been thinking about that for so long, buddy.
Like
I can't wait.
Like a sick Viking man. I can't get the fucking tip thin enough.
Yeah, that's never my problem.
Hell yeah, brother, dude, because you got a fucking fat hog.
I'd be the opposite, but we're gonna go with that one from now on.
How do I? Ow, this hurts like a motherfucker to try and yank this
Are you putting it in your ring that you wore on your pinky?
Yeah, it's my fucking beard hair. Oh, this would look sick, though. Wait a minute. Like, block out this part. Imagine it's like just one ring. I'm getting rings in my beard.
No,
looks like a cock and ball sack.
Oh, so you think splitting it in half is the play?
Oh, absolutely. That's not even like a question.
So don't do what you had before, where you had like your hair sticking out on the like right side like a dick, and then you had like balls on the left.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but
yeah,
it's definitely not long enough to do this. But I'm also wearing black on black, so yeah, no. I do 2 rings split. Oh,
yeah. I want to get like really put some stank on it when it comes to my beard, but I really love the expression "put some stank on it."
That's one of my least favorite expressions I've ever heard in my life.
Really, I'm a big fan of it. Oh, this actually
hurts.
But you don't like hearing about that stank?
Oh god, no. I can confidently say I don't.
Look how bushy it looks.
It's kind of weird, dude.
I would say though, Dylan, whatever happened to the what were you doing with the gold earrings?
The gold earrings?
Yeah. That used to be a thing back in like Classic. You were like, I'm gonna get some pirate earrings.
Yes.
Never happened. I was so hyped. I was ready to do it in California with you.
I wanted to get earrings, and then what ended up happening was I got sent to a job in the desert, and I was like, I don't want to deal with a fucking ear infection when like dust just starts getting in my freshly pierced ears for like fucking 8 hours a day. So I just like put it off. And
what's your excuse now, Mr. Minnesota?
I just don't want like my ears pierced anymore. That phase came and gone.
Howard.
I think I would look great with pierced ears. I'm a big fan. I think I would look very handsome with 2 nice
I can't wait to get it done.
Oh, you still haven't gotten it? You never had your ears pierced, but you want it?
I did actually, like when I was a small child, but
like how small of a child? Like
9 or 10.
And your parents were like, "This is a good idea for our child."
Absolutely.
Canadian
So
parents are based.
There's some levels to this, right? So I got my left ear pierced because I was told growing up the right ear's gay. So I had to only get the left one done. And I don't have a left earlobe. So that was an interesting piercing. And it like kind of didn't work, so popped out.
Like it just popped out. And you never like, where the fuck did it get pierced? You don't have an earlobe. What, like, where did?
So then you got the right ear pierced, right?
No, absolutely not, because that's the gay ear, and I was like 9, and I was told that, and I'd say I'm not gay though, so I'm not gonna get my right ear pierced.
I always thought about ironically getting my right ear pierced, and I'm like, that's not really a good bit, because like then I'm just gay. Like that's like that's not really, there's not a bit.
Well, no,
there, right?
you
like,
just unless you wouldn't actually be gay.
No, but that's the point, right? Like that bit is like a shit bit, because like the bit would just be like, but I'm not actually gay, and it's like, then why'd you pierce his ear? It's like, I don't know.
Well, why'd you kiss men? No.
I thought it was funny.
Okay, but you're not gay. So is that not a shit bit?
Get out of here with this logic.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm be honest. I'm not built for this, Kramer. I don't understand what I'm saying.
The days of World Tour are catching up to him.
Yeah, well, it's more like the fact that we're like 49 minutes into this, and I'm also like,
are you hungry for some Pro-X? Is that what's going on?
That's a big part of it. There's also people like 2 feet that way on the side of the store, and I hear them, so it's distracting me ever slightly.
Listen, if you can't handle it, can't handle the heat, and you want to call it here, Haley will be disappointed, but Shanson might be a little happy.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Haley will definitely be disappointed.
Well, I'm trying to, because like I'm out of topics. Do you guys have anything you wanted to bring up?
Overwatch 2 came out, and that's an amazing game that everyone should play.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about this topic. This is the shittiest topic of all. It's a fucking terrible topic.
Such a good game.
Tell me one cool thing about Overwatch 2, other than you can tell people to kill themselves.
Yeah, well,
no, you can't, because that's why Overwatch was bad, because they like took away your ability to talk to the other team.
Oh, they did?
No universe is that in Overwatch 2.
You can't talk to the other team?
You absolutely can. I do it all the time.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's the best part of the game is being toxic.
No, it's just, it's a good game. I don't know. It's fucking feel.
Yeah, my favorite thing to do is like you'll like just completely outplay one of their players, right? And you'll just like type in the all chat and be like, guys, like, I'm so sorry your Anna is feeding. Like, bro, she's 100% feeding.
Oh man.
And it's like you're just like stirring the pot now on their team. They're like yelling at each other. And you're just like, bro, like, I'm so sorry that your Anna is feeding. Like,
oh, but I'm the toxic.
I feel so bad.
I will acknowledge that when it comes to competitive shooters, I am one of the most there's like very few people that are more toxic than me. My toxicity comes out in like ways that don't involve like the N-word. So
God, I would love to play.
Remember how toxic he was with us in like Super People?
Oh yeah. This guy, he'd be down, and then he'd just like BM the guy. Trash talk him in all voice.
First of all,
gloat before the fight's over.
First of all, that's not a
thing.
So tilting. First of all, it's not a thing. Second of all, that's what you guys would do in every fight in PUBG.
Unbelievably Remember cringe. When he hid in the closet and then like let us die?
Oh, when he cowered clutching his pearls, as Dib would say.
I do remember that. I also remember the time where you 3 idiots got killed, and then I had to clutch a 1v4, and I got 3 out of 4 of them, and then you guys just started having a casual fucking conversation.
Well, yeah, the team died.
Oh my god! As long as I
live. Another example is where you don't play as a team player. It's
the real carries were down.
No, the only thing that you guys do is carry me to fucking losses. Okay, you guys are the fucking heaviest weights I've had to carry in my fucking life. The only person that's worse at fucking battle royales than you guys is Nyjil.
There's no universe Nyjil's bad.
Do you not remember when we played with Nyjil?
Yeah, it was a great time. I enjoyed it. Did you
of,
not enjoy playing with
Nyjil? 3 of my
Nyjil?
best games of all time. I would love to play with Nyjil, okay? Fucking fantastic experience. 3 of my best games ever. But that's only because Nyjil inted our team so hard, it set me up to positions where I had to rise above the occasion and ascend, right? Where it's like, we're running into zone. We have like no ammo and no heals. We're like 1 HP. There's a full team like on the like waiting in zone, right? And I'm like, okay, we'll heal up and fight them. We're out of zone, and Nyjil shoots at the fucking team. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, one, you can't coordinate with us. You can't tell us what's happening.
Yeah.
And we're running into zone, about to fucking die, and your mute ass just starts blasting. Meanwhile, we have no supplies. I had to run back into the fucking storm. If it was anyone but Nyjil, I would have said, leave him. There's no fucking shot we save them. But once again, I had to rise above it. Okay, no shot I left Nyjil behind. And we end up just, again, 2 or 3, one of the 2 numbers of the best games of my, like, super people experience. It was, oh, I'm so sad the VODs of those are gone because, seriously, best fucking games.
I can't wait to play more Modern Warfare with Nyjil.
I wish you the best of luck. Nyjil unironically was cracked as fuck at Modern Warfare. It was actually really impressive.
Yeah, carrying you.
Yeah, there was what. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, there was this one map that we kept going on where Nyjil was just insane. Like 22 KD. Like, and it wasn't like a one time. It was like every time we got on this fucking map, Nyjil would go like fucking 22 and like 4. It was just absolutely nutters butters, brother. Just fucking insane. And yeah, I was very impressed. Very impressed.
Now, I can't play Call of Duty to save my life. I get like very brief moments where I become a god, and then that's it. I'm tapped out for like 7 games.
I don't know how to explain this. In like TDM game modes, objective-based game modes, I'm like a valuable player to have on your team, but I'm never gonna be the most valuable player. Where it's like in TDM, like I'm gonna go like 14-3 most games, but like I'm never like racking up kill streaks. These are all like very spread out. Like I'm very slow in COD, but I'm always positive.
This is the one game you can't be slow.
Yeah, and
you have to run straight at them.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm not built for COD, but I enjoyed it a bit. It's just like these new maps. Like I haven't played like seriously since like Black Ops, so for me at least, it's or Modern Warfare 3, I guess. The maps feel like they're the size of like an ant. Like I cannot believe how small they are. Like where it's like I will kill someone, right? And I'm so used to like previous CODs where you can kill someone. This is so interesting to me. I'm sure she's loving this conversation. But like you'd be able to kill someone, right? And then like within like 2 seconds of them you killing them now in this current COD, like they're 2 feet to your right. Like
yeah.
They've like spawned flanking you, and you just got like if you're not moving, you're inting yourself. You can't like lock down. That's my favorite part about COD was like map control, and I feel like map control is just not a part of the game anymore.
While I was playing the beta, it was the exact same thing. I was basically just doing circuits around a map because like as long as I was moving, there was like a slight delay by them catching up to me.
Yep.
And that was like it felt a little weird to play like that.
Yeah, it was very strange for me.
I feel like they did put like, because it was what 3 maps.
Yeah.
I think they put like 3 of the smaller maps. Usually there's like
I got DC'd.
8 or 9.
Oh, no. What's wrong, buddy? You got a little DC?
I got DC'd on WoW, dude. I can't get put in a queue, brother.
Oh, you can't do another queue. Just play Overwatch.
I'm back.
Perfect queue.
Overwatch is bad. Overwatch not good.
What is the queue looking like right now?
Oh, you're not in the game right now?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, it's been 54 minutes, so maybe this is all you get if you drive to work. I think we'll probably do one on the weekend, actually, like super late on the weekends.
Then do a catch up.
Yeah, like Saturday, and then we'll just have Saturday be like the release time. What about on Sunday or Monday? One of the two. That way, because like I feel like the current schedule is like May's not getting a podcast till the middle of her week, because it's like what, Thursday tomorrow. So yeah. So we'll switch it up. That way,
I'll get one ready for you.
Yeah, I basically have 2 podcasts next week. Anyways, that's all. Love you all.
Cool.
Bye, guys.